So now ABBABA, this string. So if my language is like all the strings starts with A, right? Now this string ABBABA, of course this is a valid string in my language. Yes, of course it is valid as it is starting with A. Then I may have some other strings like BABBABB or BA, like that. So is this a valid? That may not be a valid. It is not starting with A. Clear? So as a human, you are able to identify with the starting letter. But as a system, how to identify that? So how a system can identify that? Okay. So whether that particular string is a valid string in my language or not. Okay. So to know or to identify that by a system, so here we may need to have some exact some string pattern, right? So maybe that in that case we are using the finite automata to identify whether that string is a valid string or not. So using some repetition of strings, right? Before that we need to develop some regular expression for that. Okay, we need to develop some regular expression for that. So using that expression, so if I implement that expression in our system, computer or in our machine, then that machine can identify that particular string is valid string or not. So in that, if you convert that particular expression as a regular expression, the general format is, so is A into A plus B star, right? Is this correct? So please answer someone. I don't know,
Yes.
Flat. You need to
Yes,
answer.
sir.
Yes. So starts with A plus B whole star. So that is the exact regular expression for that particular language. Okay. Then can anyone answer, if my language is like starting with A and ending with B, then what is the regular expression for that? Please answer someone. If my language is starting with A and ending with B, then what is the regular expression for that? No answers. So is this correct? A into B,
Yes,
A plus
sir.
B star B. So it starts with A and ends with B. In between, I can write either null string or maybe A or B or a combination of A and B's, multiple strings. Okay. So like this may be infinite strings. Here we may have infinite number of strings. So that infinite number of strings I am representing with some expression, right? Here I have infinite number of strings. Here that I am representing with some expression. So using this expression, I can derive all that strings, whatever we have in our language. It may be some ABB. It is possible to derive that string ABB. Of course, I can take A. Then after that, I can take any combination of A and B's. So that ABB, like that I can derive. Or maybe if it is ABA, of course, I can take first A and then I can take any combination of BA. Okay. So here, similarly, for a particular information, if you want from the data, I may have some file. In that file I have some 10 pages of information. In the 10 pages of information, I want all the mail IDs. Of course there may be some list of mail IDs in that. So if I want all the mail IDs, okay, I want to find all the mail IDs in that data. I need to find a expression. So the mail ID format, how it is. Then using that particular expression, I can set total document. Otherwise, it may not be possible to find the mail IDs for a mission. Of course, as a human being, depending on some characteristics, you can identify whether that is a mail ID or not. Okay. Then the mail ID simple format may be, so like, for example, let me consider all the mail IDs are Gmails only. Okay. Then it starting with anything, then I may need to have at the rate, then gmail.com. Okay. Starting with anything at the rate gmail.com. So it ends with at the rate gmail.com. That is my expression. Okay. So if there is any string like this, please find out that in my data. Okay. So that is the expression to find the mail IDs, or maybe in some cases it may be phone numbers. Okay. So maybe all phone numbers are with the country code. Let me consider. So if the string is with starts with 91 may, and so after 91, if it is 10 numbers. Okay, after 9 months there exists 10 integer numbers, then please find that numbers. Okay, so that it can find all the phone numbers belongs to India. Of course, there may be a list of phone numbers from different countries with the country code also. Let me consider that is the data sheet I have. In the data sheet, I want to find all the Indian phone numbers. So I can pass some expression like 91 starts with 91, and after that I need to have 10 integers. Okay, so if I have that type of expression anywhere, please find that information. Okay, so I am passing some information to the system like that. Okay, in that cases I can find all the phone numbers belongs to India. Are you clear? So that is the a regular expression. I need to derive that regular expression. So using that regular expression, okay. Okay. So using that regular expression, I can find the set of strings. So whatever the set of related to that expression, so just like that expression. Okay. So like that, I can find some information. Of course, this is a basic step. Of course, I am not trying to do all the processing of the data and find information. I am not doing all these things, but so this is the basic thing, maybe a first step to process the data. So to process the data, first step is like I want to set as a particular pattern types in the data. So if this pattern type of information is identified in your file, please provide that information. So that is the basic step. So that basic step we are doing in the regular expression. Okay, so now let's start our actual subject. Okay, I hope what we are doing in the regular expressions, I think may be clear now. Okay, okay, now so in this we are using some special symbols and characters, like, so as I said in the previous example, so here 91, after that I need to have 10 numbers. Okay, to pass that information 10 numbers to the machine, I need to have special expression. So like that, it may be ends with @gmail.com, so ending with some information. So to pass that information to the machine, I need to have special expression. Okay, so like that, for each and every case we are using some special symbols, okay, to identify that repeated patterns. So like that, we have some symbols here. If you observe a simple notation, of course directly I can pass some information. Is this visible? Is this slide visible? Text, is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay, now these are some expressions like very basic thing. So if you want to know some information from your, let me consider in all the case I have some file, maybe some word file. In that word file I have some 10 pages of data. Out of that 10 pages of data, or maybe some simple text file. Okay, so in my text file, if you want to find some string, like in that file I have my name or not, I want to search, so that I can pass my literal, that means my name. Okay, simply searching, this is like simply searching. Okay, I can pass my name, then each and every word I can search, then if it finds, it gives the result. Otherwise we are not getting the result, like that. So that is a passing a direct a simple string literal, that match literal string value literal. Okay, if the uh, information is passed with the passing information, then it gives the result. So that is the basic thing. We need not to discuss even about that, right? Like a searching. So next reg, regular expression 1. So that piping symbol, generally we call that a piping symbol. Reg2, regular expression 2. Okay, so this symbol we are using to find whether there may exist this type of words or that type of word, like, so regular expression 1 or regular expression 2. If you find any type of word in the document, please provide that information, that FOO or bar. So if we find with either FOO or bar, so if we have both the words, it gives the both the words. Like, so if you want to search two different literals or two different names, okay, either this or that. So like in some cases, you may be searching for some name. That name may be with surname or may not be with surname, right? In some cases, names are with surname, or surname also may be complete surname or maybe some short name. So like in that cases, first you provide the complete surname and then short name. So if it finds with complete surname, it gives the details, or if it finds with short surname, it gives the details. So either this or that. So if you want to search, of course, if you find both the names, of course, it gives the both the names. In that cases, we are using this piping symbol. You don't worry how we are using that. So of course, for that we have some special library in our Python RE, regular expression Python library we have. So we are importing that and we are using all the symbols in that. So how it works, after a theoretical explanation, so we will do some experiments, or we will run some working models or working programs on that. So how to find out that? Okay, you don't worry, you don't confuse about that. So like finding two words, dot match any character, so except new line. So match any character means, for example, there may be a starting with some letter and ending with some letter. In between, I'm expecting some any letter, right? So if you want all the English words starts with A and ends with B, in between you want only single character, right? Right. So net, for example, I may let me take some word net, net. Okay. So in that case, it starts with N and ends with T. So in between there may be any letter, either maybe A or B or C or D up to Z, or maybe capital letters, right? So any character it is. So like that, in some cases, if you want to search, starts with some character, ends with some character, in between if you are expecting any character, so with that character, if you don't have any problem, so if you want to search that particular type of word, there we can use dot. So generally dot indicates some character, any character it accepts. So it must, the expression must be like B dot B. That means starts with B and ends with B. In between there may be any letter. So those type of words it gives. Okay. So in that cases we can use dot. Next, match starts of strings. Okay, match start of string, that is a power symbol we are using. Power means, power here means there is any sentence starts with, or any string starts with dear, that gives the result of that particular statement or particular string. So like the power some A, that means the statement, the string starts with A, it gives the all string starts with A. So like if you want to find some string starts with some word or maybe some letter, then we can use this power symbol. Power, then you provide that word, whatever you want to find starts with that particular word, you provide that word. Okay, then it gives all that results. Okay. Then ending. So in this case, ending means, of course, a slash b in slash star sh. Of course, here instead of this you can find like by bye by dollar. Then it may gives all the strings ends with by. Okay, so like that we can use dollar. Of course, the power symbol is for starting words and the dollar symbol is for, so for ending symbols. Okay, so if you use dollar at the end of the statement, then it ends with that particular word. If you use power at the starting of the word, then it starts with particular word. Okay, then the star symbol. So match zero or more occurrence of preceding irregular expression. So what is that means
Hello,
is,
sir.
yes, yes,
Are you continuing second class also?
yes, ma'am. 2 hours
Oh,
today.
okay, sir. Okay, okay.
Actually, first hour is Bharat sir's class.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So students, are you getting what I am explaining? Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think up to 11:10, right? So more 40 minutes we have, no problem.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So star. So star is for maybe, so there may be repetition of words, maybe any times, like, so just like your regular expression as we discussed in the previous case. So a plus b old star means you know already, it may be 0, that means null string also accepting, single a is accepting, single b is accepting, and maybe combination of a b's any times you can take, right? So just like that here also, Same functionality here, start doing. But here, if you want, you can take null, 0 or more. So there also asterisk means 0 or more only, right? So same things. If you are able to remember the flat subject, so maybe it is a little bit easy to understand for you, right? So star means 0 or more. Here if you use plus means 1 or more, right? I think you know that. So here also star means I can take either no letter from this, either capital A from A to Z, small a to Z, or 0 to 9, right? Either I can take no letter or no number from this, okay? Or so I can take any combination, capital A and small a, or capital A 0 or capital A 9, like that, any combination of numbers, okay? So if you want to search those type, we can use star. Okay? So next one is plus. Of course, plus means 1 or more as usual, right? You know. So a plus b or star means I can take either epsilon or a or b, a b, b a, b a, b b, or multiple times a's or multiple times b's that we can take. So here also similar thing. Star means plus means a plus b plus means their epsilon is not exist. Only a or b, a b or b a, right? Or maybe multiple a's or multiple b's or combination of a's and b's. So here also similarly, at least one A to Z from the characters A to Z, at least we need to take a single character or many characters also. But here, even without taking any character also, there may exist. So in this case, star means, right? But here it is at least one character we need to take, slash dot com. Of course, this slash is we are using. So generally, if we use directly dot means it may consider as some character, there may exist some character. If you use slash means then it considers dot, not searches for some character. So ఈ ఫంక్షనాలిటీ వర్క్ అవుతుంది డైరెక్ట్, ఇక్కడ స్లాష్ యూజ్ చేయకపోతే డాట్ యూజ్ చేస్తే డైరెక్ట్ గా, ఓకే? సో దట్ మీన్స్ సమ్ క్యారెక్టర్ ప్లస్ స్లాష్ డాట్ కమ్. That means here it is searching for some website .com. It ends with .com, and at least we need to have a single character. Okay, without 0 characters we are not searching. That means single .com is not exist. At least we need to have a single character, at least from a.com, b.com, c.com, like that, or maybe abc.com, or maybe abcdfgh.com, or maybe aa.com or acd.com, like that. Okay, so plus is for one or more. Question mark, 0 are occurrences of preceding regular expression. So here question is just like Boolean expression, like we can say true or false, like that. So GOO question mark, like is it exist GOO in that document or not? So it searches for either 0 or 1. So yes or no, is it exist or not? Of course there may be a multiple, so even though you may get the result as yes, there exists. So if you don't have any, then no, we don't have. That means this is the 0 or 1 occurrences. Okay, just like whether we have this pattern type in the document or not to search the type, right? So next, n. So match n occurrences of the preceding regular expressions. So match n occurrences of the preceding regular expressions means, so for example 1 to 9 star means that may be any combination, maybe zeros. I may not take any number, or I can take one number or two number, three number, or multiple numbers, like that. Maybe repetition also allowed, like 1 1 1 1 10 times I am taking. Or if it is placed at least one number, then multiple numbers, like I may take 9, or I may take some 8 9 2 3 4, like that, or maybe 9 9 9 9, like that. So like, but if you use these curly braces and some n means only 3 times. So 0 to 9 numbers I need to use, and you can use 3 times only. Maybe it is 3 ones, or maybe 0 1 2 3, or maybe it is 9 8 7, like that. So whatever it is combination, but only 3 times you are taking. Only 3 numbers you are choosing. It may be repetition of a number, or maybe a 3 different numbers, or maybe 2 same number. So repetition of number 2 times, or maybe some other number, like that. So only 3 cases are accepted. Okay, 3 numbers are accepted, whatever it is, from 0 to 9. So if you want to search some numbers with size 3, so this is the searching type, like 0 to 9 in the curly braces 3, that is a number with size 3. In some cases it may be 0 0 0 also, that is also accepted, right? But size 3, if you want set some number with size 3, then 1 to 9 you can provide. so that it prints. That means I can accept only the numbers from 12111 or 121 or 131, like that, only with the size 3, with 3 characters or 3 numbers. Okay. The next one is, so see, just like in the above case, we are restricting to some length, only 9 numbers. But in the next case, we can pass some range like 5 comma 9, right? 5 comma 9. So what does that means? Either I can take 5 numbers from 0 to 9, or I can take 6 numbers, or I can take 7 numbers, or I can take 8, or I can take 9. So the range we are providing 5 to 9. I can take either 5 numbers or 6 numbers, 7 numbers, or like that up to 9 numbers. So like that we can pass some range. So finally what output you are going to get is all the numbers with the size either 0, either 5, or either 6, or 6, 7, or 8, or 9. So with the size of 5 to 9, this, in this range you are finding the numbers. Okay. So next one is match any single character from the characters class. Okay. So square braces dot dot dot. So what does that means, for example, I have some statement A and square brace AEIOU square brace close and B. So what is that means is, it is searching for any single letter like AAB. Okay. So in the square braces I have AEIOU, right? In the AEIOU, so before that square brace if I add some letter A, and after that square brace if I add some letter B, so in that cases what happens is A and B are compulsory, starts with A and ends with B, but in between there may exist any letter, either A or E or I or O or U. Like it may be a AAB, or it may be a AEB, or it may be AIB, or it may be AOB, or it may be AUB. Like that it says. So size is 3, but any number of that particular class searches, right? So in that cases we can use that square braces, right? Of course we can pass some range or a string in that. Okay. In the previous case, so we are passing some range 0 to 9, but in this case we are passing some string AEIOU, like, so individual characters it checks. Okay. So of course match any single character in the range from X to Y, just like we have discussed. So 0 to 9 maybe, or if you want you can pass some characters also. So in this I can select 0 to 9 any number. In this it may be a capital letter to all capital letters, or maybe small letters, anyone it takes, right? Okay, don't worry. So in the next case examples we are going to discuss in detail each and every expression notation also. So special symbol and characters we are continuing. So next one is don't match any character. So in the previous case, if you observe, so this case, so in this case, if you observe AEIOU, so it is searching for any letter. Is there any matching case of that particular letter? Like it starts maybe if I have some A in front of this and B after this, then AEB it is searching for. Like, so if I have any character from that set or from that class, then it gives the result of that particular word. So if we use power, then except this, okay, except AEIOU, remaining any letter if you find, then it gives the result. Okay. So for example, so what is that means is, so if you observe, so for example A, some AEIOU I'm providing, right? So then B. So if you provide some search like this, what is that means is, it is searching for any letter of the class and then starts with A and ends with B. So here if you find some letters like AAB or AEB or AIB or AOB or AUB, so if it finds any one of these letters, then it gives the result as that particular word. Okay. It searches for these things. So if I have some searching like this. Okay. So now if I have the power symbol, then what happens is except AEIOU, remaining all the things. Okay. If I have like this AEIOU except AEIOU, except these words, so any word, it may be any word, like the combination may be A, some word, and B, so except AEIOU. So might be right some B. So that is select, that means it prints, or some ACB, like that. Okay. A, C, B. Of course, so C I don't have in this class, so it selects like that. Okay, except these A, E, I, O, U, whatever the characters we get, so it selects that words, right? So that is the meaning of this. So apply non-greedy versions of the above occurrences, repetition of the symbols, like, okay. So repetition of the symbols, like this is the combination of the above symbols, whatever we are discussed up to now. So here it is possible to use the combinations also. Like if you observe here, single dot star, maybe single character many times it may occur. So question mark if exists that particular pattern. So like single character dot means, so what expression I have exactly? Star dot star question mark, okay, dot star question mark and A to Z, right? So A to Z. So what is that means is it is searching for a string. The string type is like dot, any character. It may be A or B, whatever it is, any character from A to Z, or maybe capital A to capital Z, anything it is. So right, and star repetition of that. Only I can take A multiple times, but I can't get B. Another character I can't get, but a single type of character repeating. So if it is points with that, okay. So if this exists, and then from A to Z any character, okay, from A to Z any character. So if there exists these type of patterns, then it gives the result, right? It is searching for this type of patterns. Like star means it may be any letter, any character, right? So maybe B, but B multiple times I can take either, or in some cases maybe zero also. Simply I'm not taking anything, only single A. So this A is from this class, or maybe a single character B. So even if you find like this, then it gives that is the correct string matching with this expression. Okay. So like that we can use the combinations, any combination of the above symbols. Okay. So next, match enclosed regular expression and save as subgroup. Okay. So like here, for example, let me take some example. So here, if you consider, so like subgroup searching, like F, so you take only this half. I don't want to, of course, either this combination or this combination. Okay, either 0 to 9 3 times numbers. If there matches with that, okay, that means I may have some number like 1 2 3, 1 2 3 bar. Okay, it is searching for 1 2 3 bar. Then that is the correct matching case for the regular expression. Or so in some cases it is FOO bar, right? So, or FU bar. So either FOO bar or FU bar. So whatever the case it is. So in both the cases, if any case exists, then that is the correct matching case for this regular expression. Okay. So like that, we are using different notations to represent the repeating strings, to identify the repeating strings. Okay. So just like that, we have special characters. Okay. So okay, after the completion of the explanation, let me take some sample examples. So how we are using that. So using the RE library, so we will implement all the things. So you don't worry about that. So similarly, just we are discussed are special symbols. Okay, now characters. So let me check for some characters. So here, if you observe, what are the characters we have? So slash t, slash w, slash s, slash p, and slash nn, and slash c, either slash a or slash z. So these are the special characters we are using. So if we use that special character, what is the meaning of that particular special character is? So here we are defined. Slash d means match any decimal digit. Okay, same as 0 to 9. D means decimal. Simply you remember, D means decimal number. It may be from 0 to 9. So as you are using, so for example, 0 to 9, I am saying, right? 0 to 9. Sorry. 0 to 9. So if we use this, or maybe a slash D, so both are same cases. Of course, here it is a special character we are using their special symbol, but the meaning is same. So if you use that or special D, so the both the meanings are similar. Slash D means, so here any decimal from 0 to 9. So here also it is a class from the range of 0 to 9 we are selecting. Okay, both the expressions are similar. This expression 0 to 9 also gives 0 to 9 numbers, of course, plus slash D also gives some 0 to 9 numbers. Of course, if you write some expression like 0 to 9 plus means whether I can take one number or multiple numbers, maybe like 9 or maybe 98 or 923, like 0 1 2 3, like that, right? So here also if you add this plus, it's the same meaning it gives. Slash D means a decimal numbers from 0 to 9 plus, so we can take multiple times or one time, or one number or multiple numbers. Okay, so like that, 0 to 9 slash D, a decimals. That means here finally what is the meaning of this expression is data and then numbers. There may be any numbers dot text. Okay, so data 001 dot text. So if I find, if it finds, then that is the matching case for with this regular expression. So data slash D plus dot text means data 001, or maybe data 1 dot text, or maybe data 123 dot text, or maybe data some 98496982939123456 dot text. So any length it is, plus I am using. But data dot text is not valid. Why? Because I am using plus here. Data dot text. So that is a not valid string. So for this regular expression, right? So at least we need to have a single number. Then slash W. So what does that mean? Slash W, match any alphanumeric character same as. So of course, just like the previous case, but here W means any word, like it may be a number or a character from the lowercase or uppercase. Okay, W means, so it is numbers and characters, all are acceptable. So that means, so simply how we can decide is A to Z, that means capital Z, and small a to small z. So this is the meaning of W. Okay, this is the meaning of W. Okay, so same meaning it gives. A W anna miru lekapothe oka class teeskoni A to Z, small a to Z, 0 to 9 anna, it gives the same meaning, right? So all the numbers or all the small characters or all the upper characters. Okay, so when you are searching for a string, so if you pass W, then there may be some string with the combination of small letters, upper letters, and numbers. Then that is the matching case. But so if we pass with capital W, that is the reverse case. So in the previous case, what we are searching, so it is the combination of some string, combination of small letters, upper letters, and the digits. Okay, so if we pass W, not that letters, like it should not have any upper letter or small letter or lower, that means numbers. Okay, so except this, if we have any combination with some special symbol, maybe underscore, underscore, less than, greater than, dot, if I have dot, if I have some special string like this, then only it considers, or this is the matching case for this regular expression if you use slash capital W. Okay, so we are not accepting any combinations from capital letters, small letters, and numbers. So if it is small w, then only it considers strings, like it may be a combination of A, capital A, B, or some capital Z, 0, some A. So this is the combination, or this is the valid string according to this regular expression, right? So any combination of A, small s, small case, uppercase, and numbers. Okay, so like that. So next one is slashes. Match any white space characters. Okay, especially for white space characters, slashes means. Okay, you know, right, already. So hello world, if I want to say hello, simply slashes world. So what is that means is hello space world. If I find any string like hello space world, then that is the matching case for this string, right? Hello space world. So that is for space slashes. Okay, of course, similarly capital S means in reverse, like there should not be any space. Okay, So if I pass small s, then it is searching for the hello space word string. So is there any hello space word string in the data? So if it is hello slash, that is capital S world. So then what is that means? It is searching for in some strings without any space, hello world without any space, and not data lo. So data means that in a long file like a document undi. In a document lo, is there any words without any space? If you want to search, then I can search like my total data of the file and then hello slash s world. Then it searches in the file. So is there any string like hello world without any space? So if it is small s, then is there any string with the string hello world with the space? Okay, like that it searches. Okay, next one, slash b, any word boundary. So any word boundary means particular word if you want to search, like so slash b, then we can use slash p. So exact word slash b bmtw slash b, like that. Okay, so next one is slash nn, match saved subgroup, right? Nn. So what is that means? Saved subgroup is nn here. Of course, not only two. If you want, we can use multiple. Here I have only two. So what is that means is, so as the example explained, price colon slash 16. If I am saying slash 16. So for what type of strings that particular regular expression is searching is price, maybe colon. So any combination, like it may be 1, okay, it may be 1, or it may be 6, okay, it may be 1 or it may be a 6, or it may be a 1 6 also. Okay, so it is searching for these three strings. Okay, all these three strings are the matching cases for this regular expression. If you are providing some such like price colon slash 16 means any subgroup like 1 or 6 or 16. So these three are the matching cases for this regular expression, right? So are searching the subgroup elements, right? Like this. Okay, so slash c, so match any special character c verbatim, that is without its special meaning or literal. So for example, as I said, so in the previous somewhere I said, right, I like, so for example, a dot p, if you are searching, or a dot com. So if you pause this set, if this is the regular expression, so what is the output of this particular regular expression or matching strings of this regular expression? It may be a com, or it may be AB com. So what happened? It may be AC com. So like that, in the space of dot, I can take any character. It may be A, B, C, D, E up to Z, or maybe lowercase or uppercase. So all are matching strings, right? But I want to set some strings like dot com. So ends with dot com. So for this, if you pass the statements like dollar, so what is that means? Ends with dot com, but that it is searches for actually, so a com, it ends with a com, or it maybe ends with b com, or it ends with c com, like that. So it searches if you pass the expression like this, or if it is an expression like this, it is searches for these type of strings. But I want ending with dot com. So in that cases, what we can use is a slash dot, as dot is the special symbol in our expressions, regular expressions. So if you want to use that special symbol, then we are using slash dot com. Okay, so it may be like I may pass some any combination of a to z. So a to z, then what is that means? So what type of strings it searches, or what type of strings are matching cases for this expression is, it may be a single a dot com, or maybe a b dot com, up to A to Z, I can select any single character, only single character. So if you want to take multiple character, I need to use plus here again. Okay, if you use plus, I can use multiple times, but it is plus. Or if you want to use exactly some 3 or 2, so 3, exactly 3. So what does that mean? I need to use only 3 times any character, but 3 times. It may be aaa.com or maybe abc.com. So it searches the statement for the strings like these are the matching strings for this expression, regular expression. I think so. I hope you people are got some basic idea. So how we are using the symbols, right? Okay. So that is the C. Then match start end of strings. Of course, start and end means here, as you observed. Uh, so the power symbol we are using for starting case, right? Power symbol is for starting and dollar symbol is for ending case, right? So here, for example, ABC, that means any string starts with ABC. That means ABC some XYZ. So this is a matching string, or maybe ABC. The after that, whatever it is. Okay. So these are the matching strings for this expression, or maybe ABC dollar, that is ending. Okay, abc dollar, that is ending with maybe asd something I have, then abc I have. This is the matching case. Or maybe something I have, then abc. These are the matching cases. Or in some cases I can use starts and ends with the same symbol. Okay, in that cases abc then dollar. So then in these cases it searches for the strings like ABC. This is the matching string, and ABC in between I may have something, and then ABC. This is also matching. So just like in your plot, maybe you are constructed some finite automata for the different strings like starts and ends with the same symbol. So this is also like starts and ends with the same symbol, right? So here for starting, so for this, instead of this, I can write slash a. Slash a, abc gives the same meaning like this, right? Or instead of this, I can pass some abc slash z. It gives the same meaning. Of course, these both are same. So in this case, these both are same. Slash a starts with, slash z ends with. Okay, so these are the special symbols or characters we are using. Are you clear? Okay. So do you want to continue? Students, please someone respond. So are you really getting what I am explaining?
Yes, sir.
Maybe a simple topic, but a little bit confusion. So if you have some basic idea on the symbols and characters, how to use that symbols and character, then nothing is there. So directly we can use the RE library and we can do multiple things like searching something, some specified strings or specified expressions in the document. We can do that. Hope all of you are clear with that. Okay, let me move the next thing. Of course, so what are the symbols and characters? What up to now what we are discussed. So in detail we are going to discuss all that things only, right? So with some examples, like so matching more than one regular expression pattern with the alternation. Of course, for the more than one patterns, we are using the piping symbol like this. Okay, here we are using some piping symbol, you know already. So at piping symbol home, so string match. So what are the results we are going to get is at or home. So if there exist these two strings, either at or home or maybe two, so it gives the matching strings like at and home. These are the matching strings if we pass the expression like this. And if the expression is like this, then R2D2 comma C3PO, whatever it is. So whatever the strings we are passing, so that matching cases, it gives that particular strings, right? Of course, not only two, we can pass three also, BAT, BET, BIT. Okay, so here we are using two times. Piping symbol I'm using two times. Okay, then dot. So dot is for any character between, or so f dot o means in between f and o I can use any character, or maybe a lower or upper or whatever it may be. So the examples are like f dot o. So if my regular expression is f dot o means the matching strings are like FAO or F9O or F/O or like that. So it is not etc. So etc means like that we are getting some extra case like f some character and o. Okay. So dot dot means any pair of character. So dot dot means, so simply your regular expression is like dot dot, then it may be any pair of combinations like it may be AB or maybe AS or maybe AZ or maybe A9 or maybe A some plus. Of course, if you use plus, of course you can search for, but let me take A hash like that. So length is 2, that 2 may be any characters like that. Dot dot means, of course you can use triple dots. So length is 3, anything, any character with the length 3. Okay. Dot end, that means any character between before the end, any character before the end, like, so dot end means if the expression is like dot end, then it may be like a end or maybe b end or maybe some hash end like that, anything. But in the place of dot I can use any character but ends with end. Okay. Okay, so regular expression pattern string matching. So starting and ending. So as you know this, as we discussed earlier, so power means starting, dollar means ending with. Okay, so what is that means is I may have some strings like, let me consider I have some 2 strings, hello world. So hello some sir. So these are the 3 strings. Let me consider in my file I have these 3 things. Okay, maybe instead of hello ha I may type. Okay, so now if you are searching for some pattern, the regular expression is like maybe power hello. If the regular expression is like this, then the results we are going to get is these 2 strings, hello world and hello vmdw. Why? Because it starts with hello. Okay, hallo, here I am not getting this statement. Okay, so or it ends with like maybe world. So if it is world dollar, if you use like this, then it ends with dollar, so that you are going to get only this one. Okay, so like that we are getting some matching cases, either ends or maybe starts with. Okay, so someone unmuted, please mute yourself. I think rule number 544, mute yourself. Okay, so like that. Next thing, string match. Of course, here instead of the symbols, here I am using the special characters like /b. Okay, 44, are you there? Rule number 44. Okay, someone tell her so to mute herself. Okay, so here I am using the symbols. Any string containing the simply if you pass the string means like searching, but here if you pass some special symbol /b, that means any word that starts with the, if for example, so like this, like the power symbol also, we can instead of that we can use b. So hello, hello, right? Sorry, hello. So this both gives the same meaning. This both gives same meaning, but here it is using symbol, here it is using special character. So that is the difference. So similarly, world. So world, instead of dollar I can use /b. So similarly I can use. So these both gives the same meaning. So here I am using the symbol dollar, but here I am using so /b. So not this, so this /b. Okay. So like that we can use. So if I use capital B, So world or hello. Let me take hello. Small case, HELLO.